Exodus 6:6a. Lachen emor livnei Yisrael, Ani Hashem, v'hotziti etechem mitachat sivlot Mitzrayim. In this context, the Lord has been rehearsing his covenant with his people and the Hebrew ancestors. We continue. Thus, say to Israel, I am the Lord, and I will bring out you from under the bondage or the burden of Egypt. And more, now we have all three root letters showing here, Aleph, Mem, Resh, to refer to say or to speak. And let's reformat this for just a moment. So in the case of an imperfect, a second person imperfect, what we would do is just chop the front off, and this leaves us with a kal imperative, masculine singular. Say, exclamation point. V'hotze ti. Now, a little bit tricky. We see two root letters showing here, tzade and aleph. But we do notice two things here at the front. We have the he and we have the vav. Now, often in the case of a pei yod verb, the hiphil, okay, so I'll write that down here. The hiphil converts the yod into a vav, just as we have in this case. So this comes from the root yod, tzade, aleph, to bring out. And it's in the hiphil, so that's to cause to bring out. So this is the hiphil, vav, consecutive, perfect, 1 cs. There's the suffixed subject pronoun on the end. Now, when we consider the syntax here, we can look at Gesenius, and I'm here looking at 112 C and X, if you'd like to look this up. And Gesenius uses this verse as an example of vav consecutive perfects. And his point is that this is the beginning of a chain. We can see three here so far. A beginning of a chain of 8 times in a row. There's a use of the vav consecutive perfect, and Gesenius makes the point in section X that the vav consecutive imperfect looks to a future time. Now, we can combine this with the fact that this complements a verb phrase, I am the Lord, and then thus follows all these vav consecutive imperfects, one after the other. And so what happens here is this is the Lord's defining his character based on what he will do, and that begins with bringing out Israel from under the burden of Egypt.